So you find us there on a Saturday morning.
On a beautiful Saturday sunny day.
Beautiful liquid sunshine. Don't know if I've lost me light. What done I got me fag? I think I might have left me. Got a lighter. I think I have a pen knife. Oh no.
You have,
So we're having a European vehicle catch-up day. We'll show that in a minute. But obviously, because the man hadn't got enough tat.
No.
But some tat has left this week because the Peugeot's finally bloody gone, the 14 plate one.
And you've gone and replaced it with what, Al?
It will appear here in a minute. I can see it coming in the driveway now.
You're quite pleased with your latest purchase.
Not really. It's crap. I went to look at it because I thought it might be fixable for a friend of mine, and it was it was enough money.
Yeah.
And it was one of them damper vans because it definitely is a bit of a damper van.
Is it?
Yeah, and then when I got there, it was a bit worse than I expected it to be because it's quite rusty. It looks quite nice. It will arrive in shot in a minute. I can see it coming in on a big lorry at the moment.
I can see you're excited.
We can see the excitement in my face.
Yes.
It's coming in now, and from 20 foot away, she looks pretty good.
So are you going to give us a grand tourage of this latest...
smelly, horrible thing that I've just bought?
Yeah.
But it was cheap because I got there, and I mean, it started on the eBays at like £2,500 as an on-runner. Mm-hmm. Then I watched it for a bit, and then it went down to like 1,500 quid, and I watched it, and then it went down to £1,000, and I thought, well, I mean, £1,000, I could actually make it work. I reckon Simon's going as far as there. We may need to move the camera. You can see the spectacularness of my utterly turd-worthy purchase.
Wow.
Look at that.
I got to say, Al, that looks worse than I actually...
No, if you squint from over here, it looks all right. So, I know this is Simon, our recovery man. Simon's very good. We're going to put Simon's link with Simon's phone number in the description. If you need big, horrible, ugly stuff moved sensibly around the country, here's your man. So, it was 1,500 quid. Then it went to £1,000. So I thought I'd go and have a look. Mm-hmm. And then I got there and it was rubbish. So I bought it for 500 quid. It doesn't work. It's got a
flat tyre, Al.
Only at the bottom.
Okay.
Doesn't work. Did we get any paperwork with it? No, we didn't get. Oh, right. That'll be the last time we ever see that.
Do those
then
back doors actually close? Because they do look.
No, and they're no good as well because all the doors are rotted off of it and full of body filler. But it's got a set of proper Sprinter out and Volkswagen snaffleable alley wheels on it.
Yeah.
So I viewed the alley wheels and the headlights as worth the purchase.
I can see the method to your madness here.
And
Al.
one of the backlights might be all right, even though they're only £15 off. It's got a tow bar on it.
Yeah.
It is a damper van.
It's...
We're going to unload this on time lapse in a minute, and it's got the really rare brake light on the top of the roof at the back and a camera.
Mind you, don't knock that off with a digger.
like we did with the other one. So yes, I don't think she's recoverable because she is a bit made of body filler and rust, but you never know. That is a 2.3 petrol gas converted Volkswagen LT, factory one.
So even the engine and the conversion's worth more than you actually paid for the vehicle, yeah?
Possibly.
Well, it's a win-win situation then.
I think I'm on a winner. I mean,
I
think if you go like that from about
squinty,
there's a shiny bit on it, and it's got some horrible big glass.
I can see the shiny bit. It's glass.
Yeah. The rest of it's a bit shit. So let's put it on time lapse. We'll get this unrolled, and then we'll show the people my top quality £500 purchase.
Sounds like a plan. Al.
It does. Well, it's got a bit of something, isn't it?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Look at this top quality turd that the man has bought. Hang on. Let's make it better. Now, I do love the way it doesn't have an exterior door handle. It's been disguised there.
Oh, yeah.
But you can see by the big lump of filler that it's undisguising itself. Now, if I did figure this the other day when I went and looked at it. So I pushed this bit here, like that, and then... Yes!
Ooh!
Oh, it's just posh in here, mind the mouse poo.
Oh, you have the head unit case with no head unit.
And the fact that it says car audio on it is not filling you full of
No. Oh, they've taken it out. They've taken it out of the dashboard.
Does come with
Look at
a Duff battery.
It's still green now. That's still green.
Yeah. I'm going to get my tea from up here. So I think what we'll do is we'll give these nice people a quick tour of my top quality camper van purchase, and then we ought to get on. I mean, that I am. That's good, isn't it? What do you reckon to my bespoke camper van interior then?
Would you like some bacon and eggs?
I
cook us up a nice
I
fried
think that
breakfast.
this may have been quite posh when it was working. I mean, I know it looks a bit cack now. Hang on, let me reinstall this piece of quality fascia here, because we don't want the YouTube public thinking that all I ever buy is rubbish that doesn't work.
No. Rejuvenated. There's a new one.
It's not a genuine Volkswagen. That's a £15 off of eBay. But look, we have cushions.
This could be the new tea room, man.
Well, we've got a Cascade 2 water heater. I think this is a genuine original factory. Yeah, it is. Backdoor card. We'll save on that in a minute. We've got some dry rot. I don't know whether that's dry rot or wet rot, but it's definitely rot.
Rotty rot.
Rotty rot. It's a
Oh,
bit.
what's that? Oh, it's a
That is a lovely. Yeah, there should be some cupboard doors here somewhere, but I don't know where they are. They're not around. Got cushions. Yeah, I'm not sniffing that. 500 quid. Yeah, you're just chuffing. Go on, open it. How bad is it?
It even has sugar in there.
It's one lump. Lump.
It's just one lump of sugar.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because I surveyed the entire vehicle to make sure all this was good before I purchased it.
Oh, you got your doobie-doo bar.
That's a Zig unit, innit? Should be poking out there. That's a Zig unit. That's older than Christ on a bike.
Al, can I steal the speakers?
I haven't decided if I'm killing it. Oh, you've ruined that sugar container now.
Hang
it's
on.
polluted.
Hang on. Well, to be fair, it's got shit on it.
It's got shit on it. So in here, have you seen the professional shower room and the toilet? Line them off.
Got him off. Let's get him out.
Get him out.
Go on.
Yeah.
He's a happy moth.
240 volt electrics, which must means it has a hookup.
Ooh!
But it has got a cassette toilet,
Proper.
shower tray.
I'm not going to. And
Gas cooker.
It's got toilet and roll in here and everything.
Well, that's for emergencies when we run out. It's got a gas fridge.
Yeah.
I think that was £500 well spent. I mean, it's all a bit crispy.
Yeah.
Well, I think it might. I mean, the van's not going to go again, but we might be able to save on the interiors.
Yeah, no. Please, can I steal your Kenwood speakers?
Yeah.
You've got like 3 of them.
There's probably a fourth one in the front.
Fourth one would have been up there.
Yeah, I think it's here because I saw it. There's all sorts of treasure floating around underneath here.
Yeah, because we've got one. We've got one which everyone would put.
It's
you've
not
got one in
damp,
the
and
cupboard.
there's a blinking great big water tank there. There's some mouse action going on, and some 2-pack adhesive. Look at that!
Ooh,
Oh, that's new.
we've got some glue.
Just dust the mouse poop off of it. Try not to get that in me tea.
Yeah, you got three speakers.
I'm going to see if I can find the fourth one. I mean, there's no dangerous looking mould under there at all.
No.
Oh no, I've broken it. I tell you what I have found.
Oh, hang on. We got another we got some more batteries out.
Yeah, I found me carrot. I found a spare backlight.
Yeah.
And it ain't broken. But more importantly, I found a coffee pot.
Sounds a bit shaky.
Oh, we have got some. We'll have them out of there.
Look, you got proper batteries and everything, and you got your doobie doodah.
Yeah, no big
socket.
low lead acid. I reckon there's a fair thing that this thing's probably dead, because it's obviously got a bit of damp ingress going on in it. But you've got a coffee pot and a sugar pot now, and
And a teapot.
and the 2 cupboard doors are in there. So that's
Ooh.
right.
I'm stealing that.
You can have that. It's got no lid on it. Strap on.
Strap on.
Hang on. There's a screwdriver bits to go with it. Just.
Ooh, look at that. Proper strap-on.
So I'll just knock that off your wages for the week. Don't you worry, because that screwdriver's probably worth 350 quid, you know. It's got snap-on.
It's the vintage two-tone model.
Yes. Right, let's go and do French stuff after we've repaired a tyre and found somewhere to put this. As you will have seen a second ago, I have found a particularly brilliant way of lifting the Trabant up so a man can work on it. Wheels is about the right height for the breakages. We'll go in later and look at the structural issues that she has. And it is obviously safe as houses. I mean, these things are rated at like 5-7 tons or whatever. That ain't gonna squash it, and as long as it don't fall up or fold off, we're all good. So anyway, we'll come back to this in a minute because we're Peugeoting, remember today, Peugeoting. Right, so today, I am Peugeoting. Well, Peugeot, flying Trabant. Well, I've had a bit of a clear out yesterday and I decided we're having a Saturday of doing my own stuff. So would you like to, I'd like to see, right, this is my Peugeot 305 SR that I rescued out of a hedge last year. It hasn't been on the road since 1992, one owner. Now, as you can see, it's a bit rusty. We call it patina. And I did do a video on getting it going after I got it out of the hedge. You can go back and watch that. We'll try and put a link in the description. So,
Dirty Great Cobweb.
that's the Dirty Great Cobweb. That's the last, because this is the first time this tailgate has been open since 1992.
Oh.
And I would like to point out the marvellousness of Peugeot gas rams, because these are the original Peugeot gas rams, because this car is one owner, and the fact that it is holding, there's a remnants of the boot above my head, I don't know.
Mind you, it's quite a lightweight boat considering.
It's been, so, yeah, no, that is racing self-lightning. We're just going to take that cobweb off of there. Now, I got this running to a degree. It's totally original, one owner, belonged to a lovely man in Lynham called Derek. They bought it new. Now, according to howmanyleft.com, there are 9 Peugeot 305 SRs registered and 12 sawned. So she's a pretty rare thing. This probably being much rarer than the rest due to the fact there's quite a lot of rust. But I've got a stupid idea.
Go on.
So I think it's Saturday the 27th of July this year is the Festival of the Unexceptional.
Okay.
Which is like Peterborough way, I think.
That's up country, right?
Well, that's up in the Fens, isn't it? It's
Up north.
no, that wouldn't be up north. It's over that way. It's on that way. So it could be, but anything, yeah. But
It's away.
anyway. Yeah. So everyone thinks I'm smoking drugs again because I reckon I can get this to a point of roadworthiness. Now, obviously, it's MOT and tax exempt, but that doesn't mean that I can just put some brake pipes on it and drive it around because it has some structural issues. But I think, patina-wise, it's brilliant. So I've obviously dragged me Peugeot 309 that we spent all that time welding up back in.
Yeah.
So I'm currently boiling some life back into my battery, and this always goes, as we know.
Yeah.
So this needs the interior putting back in it, the brakes sorting since we uncoupled them all when we took the rear subframe out to weld it up, and finishing.
Yeah.
We need to survey, or I'm going to survey on the underside of the Trabant, which looks quite scary from here.
I've got to say, it's like a scene from Harry Potter, isn't it, where they fly in their car?
Yes, and there's not a lot left of the structurals, but we're going to need to sort that economically. And then we need to attend to brakes and stuff. And then we need to economically repair this. So I think we get this. This runs and drives unbelievably.
Yep.
Most of the stuff on it functions. No Avner brakes because there ain't no brake linings, everything is seized. But I have been squirreling through the eBays for a year. So I've got wheel cylinders, brake discs, headlights, stuff. I think I can make this work.
And then new tyres though, Al.
Yeah, I bought them.
Yeah.
So it's got new because the old ones were a bit they died.
So you've basically started on the restoration.
I've started on the restoration. It starts, as you know, yesterday. I mean, it is a two-man operation because one of you has to turn the key and the other one has to hit the starter motor with a hammer lot. So that needs working on.
Yeah.
But it does. It runs like a champ. The clutch works. It's 4-speed. Everything inside. We've even got the original Tommy 2 knobbage. Now, this boot's first time this has been open since about 1992. Now, I might need to remove, that's the last of the large brambles because it had lots of those growing in it. So, I mean, look at those gas struts. Ooh.
Now, do that again now.
Oh, give me a can of squirty. No, give me the can of squirty lube off the roof. There's nothing wrong with that bit's good. No, shush. That's attached. It's the lower bits, this bit down here. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the Hoover out. Oh, torches.
Oh, yes.
So some nice man, Tom Wilde, because, we're not going to mention it again, because you broke my torch.
Not that you've mentioned it.
Not that I've mentioned it at all.
No. We have new torches.
We have new torches, so don't break that one.
No, I'm going to put my name on this one. So then.
Oh, what? So like last time. So when you last time,
there's no way that if I break this, I can swap it for your.
You're like you did last time. You mean? Yeah. No, that's fine. So we're going to put this down for a minute. But what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, you're obviously on holidaying, still capreeing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to time lapse. Obviously, what I need to do is we have got some floor issues.
You're going to have to get a lawnmower in here.
That's moss.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I think a brush and a hetty.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do today is whop the interior out of this. Maybe take the wheels off, just survey.
Yeah.
I'll bring these people here. When some people have seen the underside of this before, but we need to make our minds up on what structural repairs we need to achieve and the quality that I need to achieve them to get this in what could be described as roadworthy condition.
Yes. Good luck.
No, I think actually, to be honest, I think it looks much worse than it is.
I think once it's cleaned up, it'll.
I'm not
going to be so bad.
I'm going to blow. I'm
not clean, but you know.
I'm going to take the carpets out, take the seats out. Currently, the central locking started working again, which is a bit of an arse because it's now locked those two doors and it won't unlock it. But you can forgive it that it's been in there since 1988.
To be fair, you have got the rear window open.
Yeah, that side's good. This side will lock it itself, but I don't think that rear door's ever opened. Not since I've owned it.
Try it either.
No, it's a bit damp where I might have left it outside for a year and it obviously leaks, but that's not a worry. So we're going to dry it out, hoover all of this stuff out, fall over that lead. I'm not doing anything to the outside of it. That's a hole. But the back of the inner seals are quite good.
Yeah, no, they are.
Yeah, the outer seals have fell off. So I'm going to make some of those, but in a rustic way.
Oh.
So what my plan is, like that back corner, I'm going to fold that out of some manky galvanised rusty tin that I've got, pot rivet it on the top bit on there.
Yeah.
And then tap it round, bit of weldage on the bottom, structural soundness.
Voila.
Yeah, because I mean that bit, so I can fix that bit. We're going to ignore this, apart from that hole. So we're going to fill that full of silicone from behind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because that just needs to not leak water in the car.
Exactly.
Makes the doors all function. Obviously, we have some paint issues, so I am going to wash it. And then I'm going to rub it all over in oil.
Patina.
Well, it is. You're never going to make it beautiful because it's.
So it'd be like the rat look, yeah?
No, I don't. I think shat.
The
shat look. I think shat look. This is shat look. So basically, make the outer seal structurally sound by welding some new bits of bent tin on.
Yep.
Unbelievably, the strut tops are still in it.
Yeah.
The front cross is good. The subframe's good in 90%. It's got a little hole in it, so a man can mig that up.
Yeah.
I need to attend to brakes, lights. Most of the lights work. The roof's good. I have the keys. So I think we can get to the Festival of the Unexceptional in July with this. And it's got a tow bar.
Well,
I know. Well, there's
half a tow
well, yes,
bar.
because Derek kept the bit that went across, but that's only a bit of angle line.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that I've got a little single axle car trailer.
Tow the little Trabant on.
So I could, if we're going to go really silly, we may need to check this is properly attached. And then that'll be, it's a challenge.
It is a challenge.
And I mean, I was whinging the other week about people throwing their stuff away. So let's see how far
we can take.
So 1992 to now is like
32 years.
32 years. So one owner, low mileage, 32-year-old hedge find. If you've seen the video, it was a bush.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I did see that one.
Yes, so I reckon I can make this safe, roadworthy. Ish. No, well, not ish, because the main structures, like these bits, are good. I mean, that's not structural.
No. The windows are all good.
It's got all its lights.
Yeah.
So I think this is not a completely cretinous idea.
No.
Shut up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it onto time lapses, and I'm going to huzzah the interior out of it.
And then we can see what it's like.
Well, we know the floors is not good.
But we can see it from the top.
But the floor is better than the Peugeot 305 van.
Yeah.
Because it's got a floor, whereas the 305 van hasn't. So, seats out, carpets out, hoovering, drying out, lifty up. Yeah. Right, so the first part I have got to attend to is the boot carpet. So the boot carpet has like its own moss-based microclimate thing, lawn growing on it. Don't laugh, Fudgy. Serious stuff. I've got to remove the last of the heavy-duty brambles that seems to be stuck down the back of me light and are quite bitey. Hoover this out. Yeah. And then I need to try and unfasten the boot carpet, the rear quarter panels, if that's possible. Huzzah the seats out of it. I've got one out already, like the folded cushion bit, that's over there. Obviously, store this stuff so I know how it goes back in. Seat, door cards, carpet, centre console, all out. Time-lapsey. And then see how much of me 88 Peugeot 305 SR is left. So I'm going to need Sucky Hetty, she's around here somewhere, and I'm definitely going to need some description of scraping device, and we haven't got a wheelbarrow, have we? No. So, shut up. So I'm going to need a big tub, and I'm going to just go whop, and this will all be out in a minute. Right, I am on it. On it! Right, we are, I reckon, to a point where the carpets will come out of the car. This is going to reveal a vast amount of floor-based horrors. We know this, but all can be fixed if you're stupid enough. Stupid enough. Oh, that feels a bit squidgy there. So, excuse the noise because Fudgy is capreeing in the background. So that is the rear carpet. We'll take that out a minute. Now you will notice we have a bit of holes going on just here. But to be honest, that's not that bad. I wonder what my front looks like. Ooh, will he come free? Ooh, it's a bit damp. Come on, off the bulkhead you come. One. Two. There you come. Right, let's get rid of that. Hoop, 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 hoop. Ooh, yes. It's actually better than I was expecting it to be. Better than my 305 van. Oh, that's pretty gross. Up there. Right. So, let's get rid of that. That's manky. So there's definitely more floor left here than a man was expecting. We've got some soft spots like this bit here. I mean, the seat anchorages are foobarred, but a man can make them. So that's easy. You can do that. That can be a big bit of box or something. But actually, the front floor pans, I mean, there's a bit of hole over there and some gooiness. Well, still here. So, I don't quite know what my centre seatbelt anchorage is looking like. Might have to heat up on that a bit. So we've got a floor drain hole there where the bung was that's rotted out. But to be honest, I think we're doing pretty well. It's going to want a bit of drying out. That's a door button, we're keeping that. Oh, that's my tools. So yeah. I mean, that seat mount there is knackered, but it ain't that knackered that I can't copy it. Yeah? I reckon we're on it, people. It's not gone through in the back here. Go and have it. Oh, there might be a bit of a hole there. Hang on. What about the back here? Surface rust, obviously. Surface rust. Yep. How about that? Right, surface. Sort of surface. So just under here mainly. Oh, that's poop rubbish. So we're going to have to make a big bit of floor. Seatbelt anchorage point this side, so that big hole there, oh, this is alright. And then I've got a bit of sill lightning going on here. Worry about that. And then, like my 305 van, that front seat mount box is completely gone. So yeah, let's try out a bit. I reckon that's savable. Right, so the areas that we are going to need to attend to. Obviously, that bit there is missing. I'm going to try and hold a torch and a camera at the same time, but if you look, this bit is good. That's actually quite solid. This bit's gone, where the underseal's peeled off, but the wheel arch in there, fine. This bit, fine. So, zunk, off, big patch, doff, done. Now, sills. Sills are not particularly good, but
There's the big hole in the floor that we've got to sort, but that's fine, man can do that. Actually, this sill's better than I remember it being. Might repair on that sill a bit, because it's only got a hole there. So, under the main of the car, obviously, subframe's all right. There's a small hole here somewhere, I think, can't remember. But the front cross member might look a bit crispy, but it's all there. Just needs sort of slowing down. The battery box is not looking the best. We might have to attend to that. But the front balance is in it. Now this is probably the worst bit. So as you can see, the sill here has completely gone. But the back of the sill is rock solid. It's weird how things don't rust as bad when they just sit right out with fresh water, because obviously this thing wasn't salty. So I'm going to have to fix the floor behind there. But this is good. This sill is not good. So there's the other seatbelt mat that a man's going to have to attend to, big plate. I'm going to cut this off completely because it's tied. But same here, look, the sill is absolutely shot, but behind it, it's solid. And the same with this rear corner here. That bit is perfectly savable. This bit is perfectly savable. This bit has just rotted away. So, but actually, when you get up under the back of the car, all the structural members are good. Like that's the back of the other side, that's fine. So, I mean, this is the original exhaust silencer. It's got a tiny little hole in it there. That one's fine. And when you look at the inner sills, yes, there's a whopping great big hole there where the thing where the floor drain's rotted out of it. Should look like that. Well, that's easy because we just put a big bit of plate over that, weld it in, because we're not restoring this car, we're purely, but look, it's solid. And that's the seatbelt anchorage. That's fine, we can clean up on that. I know the floor's poop, but there's the back of the sill, that's all right. Bit of rust in the floor there. I mean, we're going to have to attend to a few rubbers, because they've all gone a bit squodgy, but it's all surface. If you look up in the inner wheel arches in there, she's not bad. Same this side. There's a little, I don't think it's a hole, it is a hole, there's a little hole there, but that inner wheel arch is good. I fixed worse properly. So basically, I don't think that it's beyond, I mean, that back valance is really good. Solid. All the suspension pickups are solid. Look, they're there. I mean, this is less rusty in the back than that was. And that's 92. This is 81, because that was driven all the time. I mean, she's all done, but we've done all of this on the 309. We had to make it all. And you can see in here, all of this in here is new. Chassis pickups, everything. So actually, this was bad. So we've done the seals, the wheel arches, the inner back, I mean the rear boot floor, there's a video on it, you can go and have a look. And I mean this looks 10 times worse, but it's not. So basically, I think all of this is doable. So you can follow us. I'm going to try and, I don't quite know how you'd put it. Rebuild is not the right word, because if this Peugeot was going to be a beautiful factory-like lovely showpiece and worth a load of money, you'd be making panels and tapping out bumps and panel beating and spending hours on it. It's never going to be perfect. It's not worth making perfect, and to be honest, I think it loses all its charm. So what I'm going to do with the Flying Pug, I mean this one is daily driver, but this one is not far off. And what I'm going to go and do with the 305 that's above my head that you can't see is, to say, make it roadworthy and safely roadworthy. Make the bits to do the job rather than to mirror the originals. And we will do the same with the Trabant. So, as you will see, the Flying Trabant. Now the Trabant is quite rusty. I bring you in here, you can see that there are definitely some bits of Trabant missing. Like that entire structural member there is gone, but on the upside, that bit, oh god, let me try and hold both, that bit there is good. The centre of the floor is good. So basically the back of the sills, I mean this bit across the front here is alright. That's good. At the back there, I mean those arms are a bit pickly, but I think a man can work on them. Same that side. Or he could buy some. The back is pretty good. So this sill is poop. Yeah. But what I'm going to do is cut this out and replace it with a lump of 40mm box, going from the bit where it's rusted out there. Plate that up. But I mean, I've got a bit of jollying up to do up there in that top of that strut mount. And a bit of jollying up there to do where the end of that meets. But none of this is killer. And let's be honest, same again. All the fronts in it, look, it's fine. Bit of a holey up there, but nothing bad. Might have a bit of trouble with the Trabant possibly catching fire. We're going to have to get over that at the time. So big bits of 40mm box section as sills, plates up into either end, fix the bits of wheel arch and make the thing structurally sound so that the box replaces the pre-folded section that was there before, because we aren't restoring it. We're keeping it as it is. It can stay looking like that because I think it looks pucker. I'm going to leave it sat dangling on its 4 stands, and next week or the week after, depending on how the workload goes, I'm going to start attending to possibly some brakes and that, because I've got all the brake bits, and I'm going to have to order some box section up because I'm sure we got 20mm, but I don't think we got 40. And then the Peugeot is a runner and a driver, and I'm going to start attending to the brakes and then come up with a cunning plan for making all bits that have rotted off of it. And I did sort of bet Fudge earlier that I wonder if he could get his Capri to the Festival of the Unexceptional, but I think his Capri probably is going to be a bit good for that because it's going to be lovely. So I don't think he'll make July because he's got coats of paint and bits and bobs to do and make it proper, whereas basically I'm lashing it together with a MIG welder and big bits of bent tin. Oh, and Tom, thank you very much for the torches. By the way, I've got to say that earlier on, they've been very handy. It's extremely kind of you. And also, somebody sent me a top quality stud muffin mug. I have no idea who you are because there was no note attached to it. And Fudgy was slightly miffed because he didn't get one, but that's fine because obviously I'm more top quality stud muffin apparently than he is. Right, so as you can see, Fudgy, we've got bit of structural to do on the Peugeot. Most stupid idea I've had, but we're going to do it.
Yeah.
They'll all tell me I'm crazy. I don't care. I'm going to make that work.
It can be done.
And then obviously they've all seen this is a bit crispy.
But again,
everything can be fixed. The nice thing about fixing both of these vehicles is because we're not going for like a restoration quality. No. This isn't worth a toffee crisp. Neither's that. Mm-hmm. So basically, if we can make them structurally sound by welding bits of box section in, just purely to keep the thing alive, and it's as sort of as good or equal to what it used to be, fine. It's not a 1930s Aston Martin or a Lagonda or a Bentley. It's a 1970 plastic Trabant. And I keep saying that my Peugeot is 88. It's not 88. No. It's 1981. It's the other one that's 88. So, so she's doing even well to be in existence. 1981. X-Reg. I mean, I can remember I can remember seeing a new car A-Reg. That's my earliest memory of sort of vehicular stuff. It was a Renault 5, and I think it was a Le Car. Red one in Coombe Keynes. I was about 4, I reckon, because A-Reg 83. 83 or 84, got to be one or the other anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, so after our day of stupid ideas, you're doing quite well with your Capri, but we'll chuck that in the midweek video on the end, like we normally do.
Yeah.
And I'm deep in Peugeots and
Czechoslovakian
flying, slightly propped, lifted up with a forklift cars. Thank you very much for watching our stupidity. Alan Fudge, like, tag, subscribe, share, follow, because it really helps, and they've gone up since last week. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And also you can follow us on Instagram at 6D Diesels, and also we have a FaceTube page.
We do.
We have a 60, and we ought to put some more stuff on them. I keep doing bits on the Instas and the FaceTube stuff, but it's a bit too much for a man that I don't really do the technologies. Catch you later. We'll see you Wednesday.
Which Wednesday?
Not Timmy Wednesday.